Welcome to my kitchen. Now, this is how I normally look. I'm not all dressed up today. I just bumming around. Um, I actually had some cancellations due to the end of school year for counseling. But I had an interesting conversation with someone about the forgiveness video that I did. And it kind of went like this. Why do I have to forgive when it wasn't me that caused the pain? And here's the truth. When someone wrongs us and someone hurts us, their actions does not in any way mean that we are exempt from doing what God called us to do. God says in His Word, in the chapters that I read, the chapter that I read to you in Matthew, that we are to forgive if we want God to forgive us. So regardless of what someone else has done, regardless, and I'm sorry, and I wish I could tell you different, but the thing is, it wouldn't be God's Word. I want to tell you God's Word. Regardless of what they did, it's up to us to forgive. I forgive those who have hurt me and wronged me, and it wasn't always easy. Does that mean I'm associating with many of them? No. I really don't want anything to do with the ones that I've had to forgive when something hard, really hard and difficult has happened. It's not a healthy Christian atmosphere. Now they think it is. Some of them think that they're in a healthy Christian atmosphere, but they can walk through this life without, honoring God's word in that way. But the truth of the matter is, I know different. I know better because I've read it. And once we read it, then we're accountable. So that conversation I had with someone, it ended up going very well. And because that individual knew that that's what they needed to do. But they just hoped to get a different answer. They hoped to get another way around it. And you know what? There's no way around it. What someone else does to us does not excuse us from not doing what God's called us to do. If my husband did not treat me right the way I think he should, or if my husband said things, whatever, I'm not talking about hurting me, physically hurting me or anything like that. I'm talking about if I don't think he acts right, does right, whatever, it does not excuse Donna Grant Wilcox from being the woman of God I'm called to be. That's hard. I know it's hard I know it's hard. I have been there when I knew God expected me to be. Hey, I said I'm on video. I knew God expected me to walk the line, do what He's called me to do, honor His word, be a woman of God, and I did not want to. And yet He convicted me. And every time that I would mess up and not be the woman of God, I would end up having to say I was sorry to someone that I didn't feel like was treating me right. But I was doing the right thing. I was asking for forgiveness because I knew I had been wrong. Because guess what, you guys? We stand before God individually. We do not stand before Him with anyone else. It's individually. We can't stand before Him and say, well, he did, she did. We can't do that. When we are called and we go before our Father, it's between whether or not we did what He called us to do as a woman of God or as a man of God. So that's today's word, and I just thank you for listening, and welcome to the kitchen. And oh, by the way, anyone who's wondering what my shirt says, it says, you couldn't handle me even if I came with instructions. This shirt was given to me by my cousin, Gloria, and it's so true. So God bless you, and I hope this helps. Bye.